Hi everyone and welcome back to Howard Talk. Save jobs and regrow the economy quickly by doing this one thing. 2020 will go down in the history as the year that the world's economy almost came to a grinding halt. We can save jobs and get our economy back up and running in the shortest time possible. And that is just by buying locally. Yes, that's it. Buy local. Let me explain. Remember the phrase think globally and act locally? It's a well-known phrase that has become the buzz phrase over the past decade or so. Well, now it's time to think locally, act locally, but keep your global glasses on. And this starts on a micro level in your community. Buy the services and products of family, friends, and neighbors. In our example, there is a local store. This store employs staff and sources products locally. He uses a local designer to design some flyers and ads. This designer uses a local printing company to print the flyers. Most of these company staff have haircuts locally, and some make use of the local pet services like dog groomers. Some company staff go for a local dinner at the local restaurant. And all of these businesses make use of the designer and printers to make flyers to promote their businesses again. They then all buy food and products at the local store. The money is circulated here a few times first before leaving the community, as some products and service will have to be sourced outside of this micro community. So they buy from neighboring communities where this service is offered, and vice versa. And these micro communities start interacting with each other, so the exchange of money flows back and forth between these communities. And as these community money exchanges happen, it then becomes a society, a country, acting with each other, circulating the money within. This has a few major benefits. It leads to more employment, and that's job creation. More employment means more money circulating, which means a smaller gap between the have and the have-nots, which in turn reduces socio-economic problems. As local demand grows, it will lead to the transfer of skills and to the upskilling of staff, and then ultimately job retention. Other benefits of buying locally is that we reduce our carbon footprint to get the goods to us. Our planet, Mother Nature, is busy rebooting itself now, and we should really take heed of the damage we are doing as we grow our commerce. Fluctuating exchange rates is a common problem in our country, which often means the cost of goods and services often fluctuates. Buying local ensures a fixed rate of purchase, which leads to better costing for your company, resulting in a more confident consumer. Buying locally can lead to better quality goods. Cheaper is very often not better on certain imports. As demand goes up for local goods and services, so too will the competition, which will result in improved goods and more competitive product pricing. We need to become self-sustaining as a community, as communities, as a society, as a country, and as a subcontinent region. We do not know what the future holds for us in terms of pandemics, trade wars, and the like. Will we be able to sustain ourselves should there be another global economic shutdown? We need to dust ourselves off and get ready for when the wheels of our economy get started again. We need to buy local, get various industry sectors up and strong. Clothing, furniture, electronic goods, farming, tourism and hospitality, and more. Government needs to monitor its policies and engage more with the needs of small business. Their policies can cripple an industry. They need to take note of how small businesses operate and change policy to suit the small business and not the other way around. Their policies of payment, awarding of tenders, recruiting of services and products, and even the introduction of over-regulated laws all impact on small business. So, back to the SMME. Small business is important. It is the backbone of a country. Large industry is needed, but they are not the be-all and end-all. Yet most policies and regulations and laws are written in their favor. Support the small business. Buy local. This is important right now, as many redundant employees will now be forced to start a small business to derive an income, as large parastatals, national and multinational corporates now shed their workers in the thousands. Buy local and support that new small business that's selling food, clothes, services, etc. Wouldn't it be great if our choices in food is expanded beyond the same global corporate offerings? And if our fashion was as unique and diverse as we are a nation, and that not all just bought from the same chain that decides this season's fashion for us. We are unique, we are resilient, and we will overcome with you buying local. Small business needs you. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications bell for more upcoming videos. So once again, are you getting ready?